You're not the only one thinking you're going to be a great bestseller author. You're not the only one thinking that you are earning money with the book while the rest of the web tell you no. That's not the point. It's important to kind of set good expectations. Hello, I am Anna, the founder of Birdhaus Writing and Publishing. Today we are going to talk about some of the delusion that the first-time writers have while approaching their first book. I need to say this was a long overdue video because I always laugh when some of my writers come with me with some very strange expectations. And I think I needed to share some of them because I feel that they are redundant and also there are plenty of people having the same. I need to say the majority of first-time writers usually have more on the fair side. They are suffering from the same struggles. And this is why also I always embrace it and also tell them to share it with me and then to work on them. But sometimes there are also unhealthy expectations while thinking about the first book that also need to be overcome. Mostly actually reigned by very good ambition and also very good intention. So there is no judging here. But for me, it's important that everyone set right expectation while starting the first book. So let's dig into those kind of myths that comes with the first-time writers. And it's better to make sure that you set the right expectation from the start. So let's start. I hear some of the writers telling me that they are going to have a great content. Their book idea is fantastic and the publishing houses out there are just waiting for them to submit. I need to laugh because I'm like, wow, this is bold and I'm very happy when people are super confident. But there is a moment of reality check as well. So we need to understand that the world of publishing is overwhelmed. It's oversaturated with books. That doesn't mean that you don't need to write yours. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that you need to pay attention. If you want to be published by the big names, you need to understand how they work, what they want to see. Are you someone with a huge platform, with really this message that no one has? They have this million of followers. And sure enough, the big publishing houses, they are going to come to you. If you don't have that big platform or that big name, then you really need to work on some quite unique in terms of content. Still, it's important that you rein your expectation about the big publisher. Also because who says that this is the best way for you? Maybe depending from your book, you don't need a big publisher to do that. So here is where I'm saying is like, don't think because you are so overly confident that the book is going to be great, that the moment that you submit, they are going to jump into the opportunity and take it. That doesn't really happen that often. And when it happens, really, I want to see it because I haven't really heard someone like that. In this situation, I say, put healthy expectation on your way of reaching out to the big publishers and also make sure that you understand what the publishing world wants and what they are expecting from you. Once you have that, I am the first one to go big and then say, go with your ambition and move ahead. But at least you have managed your expectations. The second myth that comes when I first speak with people is that they are telling me the moment that they publish the book, they are going to earn money. So here is something that you need to understand about book publishing and in general, earning money with books. So you can earn money with books, but not the way you think. So if you go in the usual publishing houses, they are going to give you royalties, probably a little advance at first. And then when you hit the magic number that they set it for you, maybe 500, 1,000, 2,000 books, at the moment that you hit the number of sales, then you will get royalties, maybe 15% of the book cover price, which if you make some counts, maybe you are going to earn some $100 per year. So if this is what you think is earning money, then fine, I'm with you. The reality is that maybe you think you're earning way more money. So do some research and check on your field of interest or the book that you want to write. Really, who is earning money with the books? How many millions of copies? And then do some math and check how much they have earned. Considering also that it's not only about earning, they also are investing. This is the part with the big publisher houses. From a self-publishing perspective, or the agency that are helping you with self-publishing, you own more royalties, of course, you own everything. But even there, you have exposed yourself some financial thing because you have invested and you are going to sell books. But the moment that you really earn money with really selling individual books is going to take really big volume. This is why it's important to set right expectations. What I mean about you can earn money, but not really as you think, is because the book is a great asset. It's an additional marketing tool for your personal brand and for your business. I see people that maybe sell only a few hundred copies, but because of the copies that they're selling, they get speaker engagement, they have more clients, their credibility rise, meaning the business grow. So the business growth is money, and maybe it's also because you have put out there your book and people consider you an authority. So yes, you can earn more money with your book, but not with the sales of the book itself, but with the fact that you have created a book and give you credibility and leadership in your field. Some illusion that comes with first-time writers is about they think they cannot invest any money. So even with a publishing house. So here again, just step back a moment and also set clear expectation. Even if you want to go with a big publishing house, and indeed they are going to give you maybe an advance and they are going to take care of the majority of the activities, there are still things that you need to do to achieve that goal. Because to apply for a publishing house, you need a polished version of book proposal, maybe some chapters, and all of this needs to work, and it needs to be invested in maybe some editor that edit your first chapters and your book proposal. And then, of course, you need to create your personal brand. If you don't have it, so you need kind of to start, because what the publishing houses want to see is your platform. How many followers, how many channels you have, how can you reach quickly potential readers. These things, they are not going to do this for you. You need to build it in advance. And this also is an investment of resources. After the book is published, let's imagine that you have a publishing house. You still need to invest on your own marketing. They are going to help you for sure. Some of them does, some not very much. You might maybe need to invest in publicity agency and also in social media. So the myth about that you can publish a book without invest any money, this is very wrong. And I want you to set healthy expectation, meaning that from the start, you need to put a budget and understand how much are you ready to invest along the way to make this project happen. There is the very beginning, there is also the investment in time, there is the writing, the editing, all the step along until you go for marketing. There are different ways that you can do it on a low budget, of course. If you go to self-publishing, of course, it's all on you. If you go with a publishing house because you don't want to invest much money, you can do it. Still sit down, make a budget, and also reality check that if you want to go with a publisher, it will take you long because they need time. And maybe the book that you want to publish within months, it won't take 1 or 2 years. But important is set healthy expectation while thinking about investing in your book. Fourth illusion or myth that comes all the time is my favorite. It's the writer's block. People have this great book idea and they tell me, look, I have this and this, and I think it's going to be great. And I have this idea about that because I know that people want to read this, this, and that. Fantastic. Then maybe a couple of weeks later, I ask, okay, where are you? I don't know. I'm waiting for inspiration. Well, I can tell you are going to wait very long. The writer's block and the inspiration thing is a myth. This is a way of hiding behind the fact that you really don't know what you are doing. When you don't have clarity on your brand voice, your goals, what you want to achieve, the audience that you want to reach, and the book outline, if you don't have all those points cleared out, the book is never going to come to life because you don't know what you are doing. The inspiration of a book topic is not enough. You need to have a structure, you need to have a clear guidance, and to keep continuing. This is why I have created the free masterclass, because the free masterclass, in 30 minutes, you already understand when to bring your book idea to the next level of project management. And waiting for inspiration is never a good idea. 2 years later, your book idea is still there and you haven't advanced on a single step. Is because actually you don't know what you want to do. So take a moment to review the free masterclass and then understand what needs to be done while you want to write, publish in the book. And then you build up your plan and you will continue. There is no such a thing about inspiration and writer's block. You need a plan. The fifth and last point that I hear quite often as an illusion is that artificial intelligence is going to accelerate everything and you can write a book within minutes. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So, artificial intelligence tools are fantastic. I am the first one to tell you to use it. I use it by myself. I have created a video about the tools that I use that really help people to accelerate the book process. So I'm a big fan. The problem is that they are not the holy grail. So you still need to work on the basics. You still need to know who you are, what is your brand voice, how you write, what are your goals, and then you need to understand who is your audience and still have a brain of outline. If you don't have that, artificial intelligence is just going to create something randomly based on what is already existing on the market. If you go to ChatGPT or other platform, you can ask them to create you an outline for a nonfiction book without problem, and they are going to provide you with the outline. The problem is that the outline is based on what is already existing, because this is how the algorithm works. But if you want to be you and yourself, and it's really your book, you have maybe a different idea. And this is why artificial intelligence needs to be your companion, not your driver. And also the other part is about letting artificial intelligence write your text. This is terrible because this is not you. They can help you accelerate it to create a first draft, that's for sure. But then you need to put your own experience, your life, your thoughts, your reflections, your life experiences. And these artificial intelligence will never do it because they don't know. So the platform doesn't know you. You are the only one who knows you, and you know what you want to share. Artificial intelligence can help you accelerate it, can help you create some part of the text, but at the end, you need to create your own story. And this takes time and takes also guidance and clarity. This is why when I hear, yes, I can create a book within minutes or 1 or 2 hours with AI, I'm asking, okay, is this really your book? It is really your voice, your ideas, your experiences, or is something random created by a platform that just put together the information that is already online and create something that is expected to be good? This is why it's a little bit of an illusion. I recommend you to take a moment to reflect on how you use AI and use it in a good way. So here were the most frequent illusions from the writers. I hope that this helped you. I don't want to judge anyone. I know that it's all with the best intention, and I really feel when the people are telling me about those points, and I want to share it. Just also because you need to understand you are not the only one with those thinking. You're not the only one thinking you're going to be a great bestseller author. You're not the only one thinking that you are earning money with the book while the rest of the web tell you no. That's not the point. It's important to kind of set good expectations on what is your project and making sure that you keep writing and publish your book, because I am a strong believer that this world needs more book. Why? because everyone has a story to share and you connect in a different way. This is why the books are so important for humanity. We are sharing our stories through books because we want to help someone else. And there are people out there that maybe are waiting for your words and your stories to make something happen, to go and move forward with their life, with their businesses, with their family. I am a strong believer of this, and this is why I'm waiting for your book. So let me know when you have finished your first draft or even publish it and send me a message. I will be so proud of you because this is a great achievement. If you want to know more how to write a book, I have created a free masterclass that you can see in the birdhaus.ch website. And if this is not enough, you can always enroll in the online course, which are 5 modules that provide you step-by-step guidance on how to write, edit, publish, and promote your book with exercises and case study to help you shape at best your book project. See you soon.